bam, right? So, man, let's get after this. So what I want to talk to you guys today about, man, is simply our goals, man. What is our goals and what should be your goals in this business, right? And it shouldn't get too complicated. What are your goals and what should your focus be on in these next 90 days? I know for a fact that the Ortiz family we're dedicated to promoting out an RVP. We want to promote out at least 5 more RVPs this year. All right. So that's what gets us up in the morning. That's what gets us to the office. It's not the money. The money is there. The money gets us excited, yes, but it's the fact that we get to pour into somebody who's willing to listen, to grow, to achieve greatness. That's what we get excited about, man. Trying to find that person, identify who's that person going to be that's going to say, hey, listen, what do I have to do to get to this contract? What do I have to do to make sure that I'm at the highest peak I could be in this business? You know, and that should be your thriving force every single morning and say, man, damn, I'm on a relentless search to find that person. All right. So look, these are our goals for this month. Just so y'all know, let me go ahead and share my screen. Man, I am just on another level fired up, man. This is going to be good. Look at me. I'm over here doing universal life breakdowns. Yo, what y'all know about that? Yo, man. All right. So look, guys, this is our goals. Take it off the charger. Returns. Yep, perfect. Look, in April, I want y'all to write this down. April 2023, right? Our goal in the base shop is to recruit 50 people and to do 50,000 in premium. Why is that? Because we haven't done that. We haven't done that. We've gotten really, really close, but we're going to get over. We've done over 50 recruits, but simultaneously with the 50,000 in premium, that hasn't been done. And we want to make sure that we achieve it. All right. And 50,000 with us is good business. I know that we're doing some investments if we do that or when we do that. And I know we're recruiting some good, solid people. So in order for that to happen, we need to make sure that our districts, that our divisions, and our regionals are all playing up. Are all playing up. The reason why we want y'all to play up, or we need y'all to play up, is A, we need you guys to make some serious money, because money is a determining factor whether you stick long term or you leave short term, right? We need to make sure you're playing up. We need to show you that, man, this is not that difficult. Yes, it requires work. Yes, it requires discipline. Yes, it requires focus, but it doesn't require us going outside in the 95-degree weather, you know, busting up concrete, you know, arresting criminals. No, that's hard work. This is not hard work. This is just us talking to people and developing friendships, right? So we need you guys to see that playing up is not a bad thing. It's a great thing, right? Now, what is playing up? Well, as a district leader, playing up is 5 by 5,000 team, right? 5 by 5,000 team. And if you do a personal, even better, because you're going to find some studs out of there, right? Divisions, playing up 7 by 7,500 team. And then regionals, playing up 10 by 10,000 team. I know we want to do more. I know our goals are more, right? I know if I go through the list right now of everyone on the call, they're probably going to tell me a little bit more. Hey, I'm a district. I'm not going for 5 by 5,000. I'm going to go for 8 by 8,000. That's great. That's awesome. You shoot for that. But all we need as a team, as a collective, is we need you to, as a district, to do 5 by 5,000, right? When you hire somebody on your team this month, you know, yes, make sure that they're doing the sprint to district. That's great. But they need to know that a district leader this month needs to be hitting 5 by 5,000. What's the worst that's going to happen? They're going to have a massive bonus and they're going to have a whole bunch of people that you can field train with them, right? So division, same thing, 7 by 7,500. Regionals, 10 by 10,000. That is what is required for each and every one of us to hit this 50 by 50. Everything else, hey, we got it. We'll take care of that. But all you have to do is focus in on your job, which is that 5 by 5, 7 by 75, or 10 by 10. You know, when it was a little backstory, playing football with Jason, we had a coach that all he would preach to us, and all he would say is, just do your job. If everybody focuses on their job, then the defense is going to be whole. What does that mean? If a linebacker is trying to focus in on what the defensive lineman is going to be doing, the linebacker's job is no longer the relative, because he's focusing on what the defensive tackle should be doing. If the defensive tackle just focuses on his job, and the linebacker focuses on his job, and the safety focuses on his job, then every job is complete. Every area is covered, right? Every key is covered. So when it comes to 50 by 50, it's everybody focusing on their job. That's it. Don't worry about, hey, what is this RVP doing? What is this regional doing? What is this? You just got to focus in on your numbers. All right. So we got to make sure we're playing up as a team, as a unit. All right. Second thing is, in order for this to happen, our top focus, right? Our top focus this month, this quarter actually, is, first of all, we got to focus in on licenses. We got to focus in on licenses. And I believe in the month of April, we can break some serious records. The record right now in our base shop is 17 licenses, right? 17 licenses is the record. I think this month we can shoot for 20. We can do something that's never been done before in our base shop, right? Second thing that we got to focus in on is field training appointments. Field training appointments. Now, why is that? That's the main focus in on our Saturday training, right? Which I just thank you guys for showing up to Ed Vaughn's house and learning and growing. But that's our main focus was, man, we got to get good on setting appointments, and we can't overcomplicate it. Because if we overcomplicate it, then our recruits are going to overcomplicate it or think it's complicated, right? We got to make it as simple as possible. And it's, hey, listen, I just started with a financial services company. Love to show you what is it that I do. You might know somebody who I can help. That's it. That is the only script that you should be using. Hey, I just started with a financial services company. Right? I love to show you what is it that I do. You may know somebody who I can help. Or, hey, I run a financial services company. Love to show you what I'm doing. Maybe you might know somebody who I can help. That's it. If we're saying all this other stuff, it's too much. We just want to make sure that we do an appointment. I would much rather a solid appointment happen and a close not happen than a close happen and we didn't train anybody on how to set an appointment, right? So we got to set appointments. We got to be master appointment setters because we're already good on the presentation. I know Dean can do a presentation that's out of this world, right? Misha, out of this world, right? Everybody on this call is a master when it comes to presenting. Is a master when it comes to the rule of 72. Is a master when it comes to the life insurance slides. You can probably do it without even the slides in front of you, right? That's how good I know each one of us are. But we cannot be an all-star sitting on the bench. We can't put Jordan on the bench. We got to put Jordan in the game, right? So we got to make sure that we're on a lot of appointments, man. Unleash the Rottweiler, right? Get out there and talk to people. Set appointments. We have a team atmosphere of, and so that's one of the things that I also wanted to bring up was the reason why you come to the office. The reason why it's so beneficial of coming to the office is because these kids, right, from Team Legacy, Team Intensity, they're not the best presenters out there. I think we have better presenters than them. But what I do know is that they are masters at setting appointments. All they do each and every day in the morning is set appointments, set appointments, set appointments, set appointments, set appointments, and make sure a whole bunch of people are on those appointments with them. And now you have a newly developed district leader that's doing an appointment solo by himself and closing, and now he's not going anywhere forever because now he sees how easy and simple this business is, right? But it all starts with developing that muscle of setting appointments, setting appointments, setting appointments, setting. So that's all I'm going to be stressing this next quarter. Man, how can we get better and how can we master appointment setting, right? So that's what our top focus is going to be. Number 3, top focus is promotions. Promotions, guys. We had 28 recruits, or excuse me, 30 recruits this month, right? And we probably have 1 to 2, or actually we have 1 district leader promotion, right? That's unacceptable. And we take blame for that. Myself and Jason, Bryn, the whole Ortiz family, we take blame for that. Well, actually it should be just Jason and myself. That's our department, right? We take blame for that because we're not stressing how important it is to be talking about promotions to that new person, right? You promote out these new people, the faster you're going to get promoted. Misha, if your conversation with a new person is consistently talking about, hey, listen, we got to get you licensed, we got to get you on some appointments so that you can get promoted. How that person has nothing else. He's brand new. He doesn't need to know about the Rule 72 right now. He doesn't need to know about, whole life versus term. He just needs to know, or she needs to know, I need to get licensed. I need to learn what I'm doing. So I need to get on these field training appointments and I got to get promoted. And Misha's going to help me get promoted. Don't overcomplicate this thing. I'm not saying you are, Misha, right? But we all in a unit need to get better at this, right? And then finally, the top focus, number 4, is base shop attendance. We've been averaging on this call around 20 people on the boot camp call. And we need to get this thing up to 50. We need to get this thing up to 100, right? This is the most important call for the week. It's not boot camp. Boot camp is great, right? That's fantastic. That's how we get a little bit stronger in our self-improvement. But the most important call of the week is our Tuesday night training. That's when we can come in together as a team and say, okay, Dean, where can I help you out in? Or Dean, where are you good at? Oh, Dean's good at presenting. All right, well, let's make sure that Dean gets on a training so that his expertise could be shared with everybody else in the base shop. This is how we grow together as a team, is on these Tuesday night trainings. So I'm not reprimanding you guys for being on. I'm reprimanding us for not having more teammates on with us. All right. So we as a unit, again, have to get more people on these calls, right? We have the number 1 licensing coach on the call, Jackie, right? She's going to help our teams. So we switched it up so you guys know. So now every Tuesday, we're going to have an orientation, right? And that's going to be ran by Jason. Right. We're also going to have licensing. This is for people who already went through Jason's orientation and are not licensed yet. Instead of them coming into the advanced training, which is what we're on right now, we're going to have them plug into this licensing class with Jackie. All right. To make sure that they know the importance of getting that license. All right. And then advanced training, right, is going to be in this room. Right. That's going to be done by me. Or whoever the trainer is at that time, right? And before all this, we're gonna have news and compliance done by Bryn, where she's gonna tell us, hey, here are the upcoming events. Here's the new incentives, right? And it's not for you. You can't think, oh man, I already know them. No, it's for your teammates. So make sure they're on. And the best question that they can ask you, Dean, is, hey, tell me a little bit more about this diplomat trip. Oh, Primerica pays for trips for you? How do I compete with that? Oh, well, you got to get licensed. We got to get you on some field training appointments. We got to get you promoted, right? We got to grow your team attendance. That's it. So that's the reason why we're breaking it up. And the reason I'm rushing right now is because these trainings are from 8 to 9 o'clock sharp. No, 9 o'clock sharp, right? So we're going to start right at 8 every single time, and we're going to end at 9 or sooner, because we know that some people have kids, right? 9 o'clock, probably afterwards. I know we're training a team out in California, right? So 9 o'clock is usually a good time to set some KTs as well too. All right. So guys, listen, that is our focus for this one. That's why I got so excited, because I'm preparing for this training, and I'm like, damn, man, the team that we have right now is great. It's an incredible team. We love it. But there are so many more people out there that are waking up that are saying, man, damn, my job is never going to let me take off for Easter to hang out with my kids, right? It's never going to let me take off, for so I can spend time with my wife while she's pregnant or while she's giving birth, and there's so many people out there just looking and begging and praying for a change. And it's up to us to get out there and just talk to them. Just say, hey, man, you look sharp. Are you from the area? Yeah. Well, I have a financial services company right down the street. I'm looking for people just like you. Do you keep your options open to make an additional income? Yes. How can I get a hold of you? What's your number? And getting a name and a number. And if we focus on having those conversations day in and day out, 5, 10 times a day, you're going to find a rock star. But here's what's happening, and I'm guilty of it myself. I talk to 1, 2 people, I get a name and a number, and I feel content. I feel full. I'm like, okay, I got a name and a number. Now I can go home and be good. No, man, we gotta stress the fact that we need at least 5 to 10 new names and numbers every single day, whether it be from clients, referrals, whether it be out and about talking to people, whether it be from, people you already know. Because we need to make sure that this happens, that our players are playing up, that you are playing up, that your team sees you different this month. And trust me, if you're like, man, I don't even have a team right now, nobody's listening ever, or my whole team quit, good. You didn't want them anyways. You didn't need them anyways. Now we got to go out and find people that are just like you, money motivated, interested in doing something great with their life, that want to make a difference, right? And so listen, one of the things I would highly recommend you do, if this is something of interest, and I keep telling you guys this every single week, I don't know if you guys are doing it or not, but every single morning, right? Every single night before you go to bed, put a game plan together. Put a game plan together. You shouldn't go to bed without a game plan for the next day. You're going to sleep so much better when you have a game plan already constructed at night, right? Now, what's the game plan? Who am I going to visit? Right? Who am I going to call? And who am I going to follow up with? Right? Who am I going to visit? Actually going to somebody. Who am I going to call? Who am I going to reach out to? Who am I going to say, hey, listen, this is what I do. Let's set up at a time. I work with a financial services company. Love to show you what I do. You may know somebody who I can help, right? And who am I going to follow up with? These are people that you've already contacted, but they said, no, follow up with me. I'm not interested right now. All right, do you mind if I follow up with you in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month? Those are the people that you want to follow up with. And if you do this every night before you go to bed, you're going to wake up with a game plan. You're going to wake up anxious. You're going to wake up motivated, because now you have something to thrive for. Hey, I got to do this thing. I got to do that. I got to do that. If not, I'm telling you, this is a perfect time when people call you to work their game plan. Hey, Eric, can you come on over, man? I know you got a truck. Can you help me move this? Can you help me move some sod? Can you help me move some mulch? Right? Now you're working their game plan. So you got to have these 3 things achieved, and you got to make sure that you have a minimum of three people that you're reaching out to, right? At a minimum. That's just basics, minimum. I need to go visit 3 people. I need to call minimum 3 people, and I need to follow up at least 3 people. If you're looking at making a difference, if you're looking at playing up, well, you should also follow up with 3. I wouldn't call just 3. I'll change this to 10, and I'll follow up with 10 as well. Right? And I'll also add on there at least 3 to 5 new names and numbers. Not through Instagram, because I don't know you, right? You don't know me. I'm talking about out and about, opening your mouth, whether it be at the gym, whether it be, out in, shopping from a place that you need to go visit somewhere. You need to get 3 to 5 new names and numbers on a daily with this game plan in mind. And I'm telling you, business is so much more enjoyable, right? And you don't stop. Only time you stop is when you're out of town, when you're on vacation with your family. You just pause. You take a pause. But this right here should be your job title. Every day I'm doing this, and it's just super. The faster you get it done, the faster you can go home and chill. And then before you go to bed, put a game plan together again. Right? And you're going to dream the most sweetest dreams because you have no worries. You have nothing to think about. Hey, what do I got to do tomorrow? I already have it on paper. I already know what I'm doing. Right? And it's that easy. It's that simple. So listen, everybody on this call, let me see real quick. Let me unshare real quick. On this call, I like this view better. Look, on this call, I have Dean, I have Chris, I have Ray, I have Jono, I have Johnny, right? I have let's see who else. I have Jesus, I have Abdiel, right? Guys, listen, everybody on this call, I have Coach Ed. I see you, Coach. I see you, right? I have Bryn, right? Everybody on this call should make a conscious decision to say, all right, I am a district leader this month, April, right? By May 1st, I will be a division leader. I will be at 7 by 7,500. I will have 2 licenses, extra licenses on my team. I will be on at least 10 to 15 training appointments on a weekly basis, right? I will promote out 2 district leaders, and I'll have a base shop attendance of at least 10 people on my team. That's how you put down your goals. That's how you put down your goals. All right. So I'm Johnny. Hey, Johnny, I'm a district leader in the month of April. By the month of May, I will be a division manager. I'll be a division leader. I will have 2 extra licenses on my team. I'll have average around 8 to 10 appointments on a weekly basis. I will have promoted out 1 to 2 district leaders this month, and I will have an average attendance of about 10 people on the call with me. That's it. Imagine if everybody did that and everybody hit those numbers. Right now, instead of it being 16 people on the call, we'll have 116 people on the call. 116 people. And imagine of those 116 people, 50 of them are in orientation. 40 of them are in new licensing class with Jackie. That's where the business becomes fun, Dean. When you have 20 to 30 people in class getting you think a person who quits is going to hurt you then? No, right? And they don't hurt you anyways, Dean. I'm just saying. I'm just looking at you on my screen, right? So that should be our mentality. And everybody on this call, listen. I see Valerie on the call as well too. Everybody should be focusing in on this. And this isn't for Ed Ortiz, Bryn Ortiz, Jason Ortiz, Jackie Ortiz, Eric. This is for Dean Seward. This is for Johnny Pollock, right? This is for Jesus and Glinda, right? This is for you and your family. What am I gonna? Why do I like to go to the job each and every day and be told what to do when I can go out every single day and tell myself what to do? Is what we should be striving for. And that's again why I get so excited about I can't even forget I remember the month we're in, about April. That's why I get so excited about April. because April is a month where lives are going to be changed. I'm telling you, April is going to be the month that lives are going to be changed, because I'm recommitting to myself, to my family, to my business, to go out there and bust my ass to make sure that we are all growing together, to lead by example, to say, you know what, shoot, if Eric's doing it like that, I'm going to do it like that, right? And so I say that, guys, because this is going to be an awesome, awesome, awesome month. And listen, if you're like, man, you know what, Eric, I've never been big on recruiting. I've never been big on premium, right? But I do have my securities license. I do have my mortgage license. Well, just ball out with those licenses then. If you have a securities license, man, go after 250,000 or more. I just want to see you guys making at least $10,000. I want a team that my goal is, when I look at our daily blast, right, that our team cash is, oh, Dean made 30,000, Johnny made 20,000, Abiel made 10,000, right? And I know that's gonna happen if I stay honest with you guys and stay focused in on, man, let's go, man, let's go, let's get after your goals. Let's go after bigger things. All right. So, whew, guys, listen. This month is going to be awesome. I keep telling you guys, right? Real quick. Now, I know we put out our goals already. I'm just going to go right down the board real fast so everybody I see whose cameras are on. And I just want you to tell me real quick, man, are you ready? Are you recommitted? You know, and if so, I already put down goals, but I'm going to say, hey, just tell me if you're in. If you want me to hold you accountable, if you want me to coach you in order to hit this big goal, let me know. And if not, no worries. If not, no worries, right? If not, it's all good. I'm just looking at the key people that I can say, all right, we're going to ride. Let's ride this thing together. All right? So with that being said, Abdiel, you first, buddy.
I'm in, coach.
All right. All right, Abdiel. I got you, man. I got you. What about Misha and Jono?
Yep, coach, we're ready. Let's go. We're ready.
Let's get it. What about Johnny?
Yes, I'm in.
All right, cool. Dino?
I'm committed. Just be hard.
Got you, brother.
Hard.
I got you. What about you, Chris?
Sorry about that. Ah, man.
You're in. I love it. All right. Let me see. Jesus. Glenda.
We are in.
Nice. What about Ray? What's up, Ray?
Hey, I'm going for it.
I love it, man. I love it. I already got Misha. I already got Jono. All right, guys. Cool. All right, real quick, before I get you guys off, Coach, I didn't see you.
All right. Hey, guys, I'm going to go with what you just said. Picture yourself as a district. So I'm looking at doing 3 by 2,500 and then promoting to a division, which is 5 by 5. That's the ultimate goal, is to do 5 by 5. And everybody should put their numbers out there. Put your number, whatever you're going to say you're going to do. At least that way we could have a somewhat of a count, or, we know where we're heading to. All right. So I'm committing 5 by 5. Let's go.
All right. Yeah, go ahead and put in the chat, man. Go ahead and put in the chat what you committed to do this month. And Brent, if you can record this as well too, so that we can have it going. Love it. This is the month, man. This is the month. Brent, what about you? You committed?
Let's go. I was waiting for you to ask me. Let's do it.
That's what I'm talking about, girl. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. So we got Dean, 3 by 3 personal, committed. Misha and Jono, 10 by 10,000, committed. 5 by 5 by Johnny, 3 by 3, Abdiel. Okay, Misha got you twice. All right. Cool. 5 by 5, Jesus, love it. All in. Ray, 3 by 3. Let's go, buddy. Let's go. All right. So let's get it, guys. Listen. Put your goals out there. That's great. but put it everywhere in the house as well too. There you go, coach. I see you. Right? Put it everywhere in the house as well, man. Hey, listen, I'm doing 10 by 10. I'm doing 10 by 10 this month. Well, then what do I have to do on a weekly basis to make that 10 by 10 happen? Break it down on a monthly basis. All right. And sometimes when you do that, you're going to realize I can do more than 10 by 10. Shoot, I can do 20 by 20. I can do 30 by 30. Right? That's what you're going to realize when you put your goals everywhere in your house. You know, and if your kids don't see your goals and your kids don't know what your goals are, they're not everywhere. You got to put them everywhere. Your kids should be coming up to you, Johnny, and be like, what does 5 times 5 mean? Or what does 3 times 3 mean? They have to ask you this stuff, man. Or 3x3, what does that mean? Right? That's when you know it's everywhere in your house and it's in your mind, it's in your subconscious, right? It can't just be on, you know, Tuesday training on Zoom that you put it. You got to put it everywhere in the house. All right. This is the month. Team, we need everybody in the game. Everybody in the game. All right. We need to focus in on those 4 things on licensing. 20 is the goal, right? Field training appointments. We need to focus on 20 weekly field training appointments, right? You know, promotions and also base shop attendance. We have 15. We started off with 22 people on this call. Next week, listen, next Tuesday, let's bust it up, man. Let's get this thing up to 40. Then let's go after 60. Let's go after 100. Let's keep this momentum up this month of April. All right. So that being said, guys, hey, we're going to end off a little early today. Coach Ed, you have anything you want to say?
Yeah. Yeah, I was writing it down. If we were to, hold on, everyone, there it is. If everyone here, you know, you have, for example, Dean said 3 by 3, Jonathan said 10 by 10, Johnny 5 by 5, Abdiel 3 by 3, Misa 10 by 10, 5 by 5, Jesus and Glenda, Ray Tromba 3 by 3, 5 by 5. Or if everyone, and we're missing just a boatload of folks, but if everyone here does what they say they're going to do, I mean, we'll be at 44 by 44. Okay, and we're not. I mean, we're still missing. I mean, shoot, the whole team: Eric, Jason, all these guys. So we could do this if we stay focused. If we stay focused on this, we could hit that 50 by 50 goal. So, man, let's keep our head down and let's go to work. Let's go there.
Let's do it.
Great training. Great training.
Hey, Misha and John are the same. They're partners.
Oh, there you go. That's right. That's right. All right, 34 by 34.
34 by 34. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, guys. Hey, listen. Let's recommit. I got you guys all committed. We're gonna be following up with you guys daily. But let's get it, man. Let's have an awesome month of April. Let's make sure that today we close on something, and every single day we close on something, and be more active on the Telegram as well too. All right. Let's make sure that we're hyping people up, that we're adding more things onto the call, right? So that we can show these new people who are coming on the Telegram that it's not just 1 or 2 people submitting things, it's everybody submitting things, right? And let's make sure that we're getting to know each other as well too. Again, tomorrow morning we have training at the office. It's going to be great. If you're out of state or out of the country, not the country, but if you're out of the state or out of the city, plug into Zoom. I think we're also going to have it on Zoom as well too. We are going to have it on Zoom. All right. So with that being said, guys, we're ending 5 minutes early because y'all know who we are. We are
Aviators.
Aviators.
Hey. Love you guys.
Oof.